Hey, Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Man. So on this evening, I learned something new about the aloe vera. So sometimes when you get an aloe vera plant and you cut it, you might see like the yellow, it might be like some yellow slime, or it might just be on the plant. That is completely normal, but I learned that sometimes that slime might actually irritate the skin further. So y'all know my skincare routine. I was just doing the aloe vera, extra virgin olive oil, and the witch hazel. I'm also learning that the witch hazel sometimes might have extra alcohol that can still further irritate the skin as well. Also, that yellow that comes from this plant can irritate the skin as well. So what I learned is what people do is they cut the plant and then they let it sit in water to actually clean it, as I can see, which is a very good idea because I see there is stuff coming off of here. Usually I would just cut the plant, open it up, and put it on my skin, but now learning that I'm going to do this because I do see how it is cleaning it off. Another thing that I probably will do, so I won't have to do this step like every time, because I cut my plant as I go, I might begin to just get the plant, and I ain't gonna do the whole baking soda thing because that might be doing too much, but I'll just get the plant, and I have a little brush, so I'll just probably scrub the whole plant with some water when I get it, with cold water preferably, to kill any type of bacteria. And then that way when it's dry, then I can just come in here and cut it and use it. So for starters, this is my first time, and I do see that, you know, where it needs to be clean. So after you take it out of there, then you'll just open it up and put it on the skin. Also, what I learned is some types of skin does not do good with extra virgin olive oil. So someone like me that has a combination of both oily, dry, irritated acne, a little bit of vitamin deficiencies in there, then it might just be better for me to eat extra virgin olive oil instead of putting it on my face, because extra virgin olive oil can also irritate the skin as well, some types of skin. I have been seeing major improvement, but I noticed that back in the day when I would use aloe vera, I didn't put anything else on my skin. And I did notice with the extra virgin olive oil that it looks like it looks like I might be doing too much, basically. So lately I had cut out the witch hazel and the extra virgin olive oil, and I'm just going to take my time to learn things one by one. I know this works really, really good for my skin, but I think I just need to push back on some things that I'm using. So for now, my new skincare routine is, also I've seen someone say to wash your face. I still haven't found a good face wash, so I'll just be using this. But so for now, I'll just be using this, and after I clean it, I will open it up, put it on my skin, and let it dry. Because for me, when I let it dry on my skin, it tightens my skin. It makes me look really, really younger, and it makes my skin look like I got a little facelift. So I like to let this dry and then rinse it off. But for now, I'll just be using the aloe vera, and then the more and more I learn, the more and more I would do different things. But for now, I'm just going to use the aloe vera. Lately, I have just been using the aloe vera, and by itself is very moisturizing. So I am still learning my skin. I encourage you to take the time to actually learn your skin before just buying a whole bunch of stuff, doing a whole bunch of skincare routines. That way you can know what works and what doesn't. For now, I know this works. I know it's hydrating, it's moisturizing, it tightens my skin, it prevents acne. I don't have a lot of breakouts. I see a lot of blemishes leaving my skin. It makes my pores smaller. So I see some good things here, and it doesn't dry out my skin. I noticed that the witch hazel was drying out my skin. So what I'm going to do is just focus on this one thing for now. Just this one thing. I'm going to use this whole plant as is. And then when I'm done with this, I'll see the results. We'll do an update as well. But I just wanted to stop by and let you know the new information that I have been learning behind the scenes. As always, I encourage you to do your own extended research, learn your body, learn the different things that you need. And you might have to cut some things out to learn that as well. Learning is, you know, reading and different things like that. But when you're doing like this, experimenting and things, you might have to fall back on some things. So I was super excited to say, you know, let me not act like I know it all. Let me see how to use aloe vera. And this was one of those steps. So you would just take this out of the water, and it doesn't affect anything. You still get your slime. And then you would just, I'm just going to open it up. And this is a piece that I will use for my nighttime routine. And this is the power right here. This is what you're looking for, that slime. So it doesn't affect that. It just cleans it off. And me, I use the whole plant. So this is the tip of the plant. This will be the piece that I use for my morning. And the one thing I love about the aloe vera is when you cut it, it does naturally heal itself. So by the morning, this part will be dried out and it will begin to close up. And the next usage, when I cut it, it's still going to give me the slime that doesn't affect anything. So that's why I love this plant so much, because it heals itself. So I just want to stop by and let you all know just a skincare update and what I'm working on. Like I said, we'll come back with some more wisdom, but as always, I encourage you to do your extended research on your own skin, learn different things, and you might have to cut some things out to see what works. But for now, this is it for my skincare. That is it. And I don't use a towel because I don't like to, like, towels, I heard that they create like wrinkles and different things like that. They can lessen the collagen in the skin, like make the skin a little bit looser. So I don't use a towel. Sometimes I let my face air dry. If I do use a towel, I'm like pat drying, so I don't wipe. For now, those are my only skincare routines, just the aloe vera and the pat drying of the skin or letting it air dry. That is it. So thank you all for another video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, do your extended research on your body and on the things that you're using. Alexis loves you.